Why is the sexual attraction to narcissists so strong and so addictive? Hi there, everyone. Thanks for coming back to our channel. On this show, we talk about the complicated side of interactions with narcissists. Today, we're going to talk about something that many of you have probably thought about: the strong sexual attraction to narcissists. Have you ever been unable to fight their pull, even though you knew they would hurt you? You are not the only one if that's the case. We'll talk about why this magnetic pull is so strong and how to break free from it in this movie. We'll figure out what's going on here, from the psychological tricks they use to the greater forces at work. Before we start, don't forget to click subscribe and on so you never miss an update. Your help is very important to us as we keep talking about how complicated narcissistic abuse is. Let's look into why people can't stay away from narcissists and find out the truth. Okay, let's make this easy to understand. We are going to talk about why certain psychological things happen in this movie. For example, we will talk about attachment theory. Also, know that you're not alone if you're having a hard time. A lot of people go through this. There are several reasons for this, but one of the main ones is irregular reinforcements, which we will talk about next. But let's be honest, it's hard to get away from this. There is more to it than what's called a trauma bond. We won't just focus on the link, we'll also look into why it starts in the first place. This is what I want to talk about. I also want to give you ways to deal with it and move on mentally. Being aware of these things can really assist you in getting through it all. Okay, let's talk about how strongly you feel about the jerk. It's like you think about them all the time, even if it's not a good thought. They might even show up in your dreams. Even if things aren't going well between you and them, you just can't get rid of them. These people seem to have a powerful pull that is unlike anything you've ever felt. Why does this take place? Well, their confidence and charm at first play a big role in that. It can be attractive when someone talks the talk and walks the walk. For most people, confidence is a big draw, and narcissists are great at making it look real. The thing is, when you start to peel back the layers, you see that it's all a lie. It seems like they're putting on a show to get you to like them more than they really are. Keep in mind that narcissists are very sensitive and aware, which adds another level to the situation. Now let's talk about how narcissists act around other people. Like chameleons, they look like the people and places around them to fit in. In the case of going out with a group of friends, they'll act like they're friends in order to fit in. And this is also true for partnerships. That's because, let's face it, their real selves might not be so appealing. They want you to accept the image they're putting on. They will get attention if they are charming, pretty, or just plain interesting. You see, that's where it all starts. We believe what they say about themselves and think they're great people we want to be like. It's a sneaky way to trick people's minds. People who are in love with you tend to let down your guard, which makes you easier for them to control. That's when the trickery starts. The narcissist's plan is to get you to trust them and then use that trust against you. Now let's talk about something else important: idealizing and reflecting. Simply put, narcissists copy your style and act like the person they think you'd like. It's easy to let down your guard when someone seems so much like you. You feel like you're on the same vibe. Wow, they're just like me, why wouldn't I trust them? Makes them more appealing. Again, your guard drops, and when you have high hopes for someone, you tend to think they are perfect. The first few times you're with a narcissist, they'll mirror your traits, put you on a high, and make you feel like you're the best person in the world. I mean, really, who doesn't like feeling like they are understood and appreciated? It's good to feel that way, right? You feel free and open around them, and you might even tell them sensitive things. Indeed, that's how they get your trust. Let's talk about how to get close to a narcissist. It builds a link with them when you share the weak parts of yourself, like your past or your feelings. It's part of their plan to trick people, and they love it. They want to get you to connect with them and make you feel special and appreciated. They're trying to get you to let down your guard and let them into your life. It's not just about being close to them physically. They want to pull you into their world, their tempting web. And let's be honest, it's pretty sneaky when you think about it. When you invite them in, they are more than happy to do so. Things tend to get worse quickly in these kinds of situations, with strong feelings flying all over the place. Remember that it's all part of their plan. In short, they hook you, make you feel great, and once they have you hooked, they've achieved their goal. They want to make things like this roller coaster. Just think about how that makes you feel. It hurts when someone pays you a lot of care for weeks or even months and then stops. You start to doubt yourself and wonder if you did something wrong. You feel safe, trust them, and believe they're the real deal when they treat you like a king or queen all the time. Then, out of the blue, they change things. The push and pull is all part of their plan. Also, guess what? It makes you feel bad, and then you want more of their attention. That's what they really want. They seem to be messing with your mind, leaving you to wonder, what just happened? That's what they do. Plain and simple, they rule and trick you. Do you know why? Because it makes them feel good about themselves. They feel like they own you and enjoy their power trip. You do everything for them, but they won't do anything for you. It's like a selfish love story. You really care about them and want them to be happy. You might even be trying to save them. But guess what? They already have you. The person in charge knows you're stuck once they have that power. That's what they do. In such a bad way, they have you wrapped around their finger that it seems impossible to get away. It feels like they pull you in and then push you away over and over. Let me tell you, it makes me feel a lot of different things. How can you be stable when things are all over the place? You can't keep it together because your feelings are all over the place. You start to have doubts about yourself and question why things aren't going better. The really bad thing is that it makes a link that's hard to break. They have a hold on you that makes it feel hard to break free from this cycle. It's all about that broken connection and getting close to them. How can you even start to get away from them? It seems like an impossible job. The narcissist is just playing mind games with you, though, once you understand what's really going on and why. Because they might pull away, they want you to stay hooked and afraid to leave. They're counting on you to stay. They play a dangerous game that can really mess with your mind. But here's the thing, this will pass. To move forward, you need to understand their strategies and how they keep you hooked. If you're going through this, know that I can meet with you one-on-one. They might help you more than the treatments you're already getting. Thanks for watching. See you in the next movie. Be careful.